Last night, I headed down to the beach near the start of the Malecon, right near the Millennium statue, to catch the sunset. While there, you couldn't help but notice a whole bunch of frigate birds circling, diving, and wheeling in search of a meal. These birds are truly a wonder to see. They're so lucky in Puerto Vallarta that they're quite common, probably as common or maybe more common than even the pelicans. The birds themselves are quite large. I've been told that magnificent subspecies can have a wingspan of up to 5 feet across. The birds are normally black to light brown in color with a white crest on their chest, but the males have a red throat pouch, which they expand when they try to attract a mate. These birds also have a distinctive forked tail, which makes them easy to identify. Birds are also one of the fastest in the world, with reported speeds up to 95 miles per hour. I've never seen one on the ground. I always see them perched on the statues or flying high in the sky, just wheeling around in circles. I've been told they don't have any natural oil or waterproofing on their wings, and therefore they can't dive into the ocean. Instead, they sweep down across the ocean and grab fish off the surface. I've also seen them attack pelicans and other birds and try to steal their catches. Fun fact, I've been told that these birds only sleep for short periods of time while they're in the sky. I guess they're able to do that in Puerto Vallarta because of all the thermal air currents that keep them aloft. The birds are obviously feeding here, but I don't see any fish on the surface, so what I think is going on is that there is a fishmonger who cleans his catch just a little ways offshore here, and probably a lot of the scraps are now washing onto the shore, and these frigate birds are ever opportunists, so they're just coming down and grabbing those scraps. And I see the pelicans are also in the area, and they're diving down and grabbing some. I'm a little bit surprised, actually, that the frigate birds haven't attacked them and stole their catches. So a truly amazing and wonderful bird to watch and observe. If you get the opportunity when you're in Puerto Vallarta, I would highly recommend you head down to the beach where you're most likely to find them, especially at the start of the Malecon near the Millennium statue. They seem to always be perched there, but just look up above you. Oftentimes you'll see them just circling and wheeling on the currents of air which keep them aloft. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. Have any questions, just drop me a note. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. It's mostly comprised of these birds and how they dive to catch their fish or scraps off the beach in this case, or off the surface of the ocean.
Another one, if they don't get wet, if their wings get wet, they have to go on shore and dry out.
Yeah, but I never see them land. I only see them land on structures. They don't seem to be on the ground at all. And I was told that they need lift to get going.
They can be in the air for like weeks or longer than I know.
But have you ever seen one on the ground?
No, I've seen them on the horse and
Yeah. Yeah, but up top when they dive off.
I haven't seen them on the dirt.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been told. They never land. So no wax on. So no wax.
This is the most fun.
Yeah. So no wax on their wings, so they can't get wet. They got to dry out. Well, that's cool.
Very, very special. And for me to see him just frozen.
Nope, there, he's got a big one. Now they're all going to chase him.
There's two more. They're dog fighting.
Yeah.
They're dog fighting. Now there's 3 of them on his tail. That's what they do. It's just so fun.
Yeah, they're still chasing each other up here. I think he swallowed it, so there's no point.
Our poor wife is
Water getting it, and frigate birds, they never seem to land. So they are just circling around, hoping to pick up a scrap, either floating on the surface, and a lot of times they try to steal it from the pelicans. 5 o'clock in the evening. We got more pelicans on this boat here. That's where they always seem to keep feeding their fish, and the pelicans know that, and they're always around it. The sun is starting to fall. Enjoy your evening. This is the Millennium statue, and every time I come here, frigate birds are roosting on the top. Today there's only 3, but there could be a lot more on other days. Another beautiful evening in Puerto Vallarta, complete with frigate birds. Diving for some food and fighting the pelicans over it. People still on the beach.